Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Fires immediately. Fights off a defender. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Follows his blocks. It's Martin. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Bachmeier. Still running at the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And, man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, like, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like, zone, you find the hole. Man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so spread out, and you can make big plays on this offense.
Touchdown, Cougar! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Simmons. On the move. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Here's Simmons to throw. Right side, it's Lee. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way.
A shot toward the end zone. Goes high to pull it in. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Again, it's Simmons. Touchdown, Missouri! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The run inside. It's Martin. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under pressure. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Casper. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Moves the pocket. It's Bachmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Right side, it's Casper. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Second and long here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Martin. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
You know, games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. Really nice cadence by the play caller. He's mixing in different looks, keeping this defense on their heels. They have just matriculated the football down the field in control, and now they're in the red.
Touchdown, BYU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throwing Simmons. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Sets his feet, it's Simmons. This time it's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Lee. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Simmons. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Austin Simmons wants to fire again. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, no doubt, that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's Simmons to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Tigers are in the hurry up. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons on 3rd. Finds his target. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Snags it. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll give it to Hardy. Maybe some room here. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Rides to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They'll run it with Hardy. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And I think a lot of times on offense, you start to get first and goal. People are like, why do you run outside? You run outside because you want DBs to have to tackle, you know. But they did a good job stringing this play out, not letting it get downhill, and making the tackle on first down.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Touchdown, Cougars. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
If you're laser focused on defense and you're dialed into the quarterback and you're breaking on the football when he throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of deflections, and then it just happens to bounce to your guy, and your guy does the rest, takes it all the way back to the house. Big play by this defense.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive...
Gets away from one. He's got space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Throwing Simmons. Fires to the wideout. Nearly intercepted.
And right now it looks like there's 12, 13, 14 guys on defense. I mean, last possession you saw him break on the football, get the pick six. Now another opportunity again. Dialed in, focused, breaks on the football, but that's why he plays defense. Shows you why he's not a receiver, but this defense is dialed in.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Fields the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Takes a hit as he fires. This time he's got him. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. I'm not taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time.
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open, making the right decision.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Just keeps slinging it. Quickly to the tight end. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Martin. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Finds his big tight end. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Martin. Fighting off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Right side, it's Casper. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal.
Touchdown, BYU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His huge game continues. Third time he's gotten pay dirt in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Simmons. Sends it downfield. He's got it way down the field. Breaks into the open. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air, it's Simmons. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Changing the routes with his receivers. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Lions. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Play action on first down. And the ball's out and they're after it. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 8 team, the Texas State Bobcats.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
And it's Kansas State able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. The victory caps off a 7-5 regular season. Not the best outcome, but you'd have to think a bowl invite is on the way.
Here's Simmons to throw. Still looking.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Throws to the tight end. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the time...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Missouri wants to go fast.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own.
Fires toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Throwing Simmons. Left side is Hardy. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Simmons to the air again. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the 1st down.
Simmons. Right side, it's Lee. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Austin Simmons, the play fake. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that come with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Out wide left, it's Hardy. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Simmons trying not to drown in the noise. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Simmons to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy.
He's going to fire deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Fourth down, Simmons. Blasted as he lets it go. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Missouri comes up with a first and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Hardy. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Going for the touchdown, couldn't make the connection, but this flag will be against the defense. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get it in. Motion from the back. Out wide right, it's Hardy. Touchdown, Missouri! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the left side. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Drops back. It's Smockmeyer. Finds his man. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
If you blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
Wants to throw one first. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right down the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Takes it the other way. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
They go play action with Simmons. They get to him as he throws. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Right side, it's Phillips. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cougars want to crank the tempo. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the middle. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance of looking for the end zone. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Driving forward, it's Hardy. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Simmons on play action. Buying a little time to his left. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Simmons from the gun on third down. Trying to pull his way in. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down. Simmons to throw for it on fourth. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Phillips. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Delayed handoff. It's Martin. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Great job by the defense staying aware on that play here late in the game with the lead, and the offense needs to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before handing it off on the draw, but the defense wasn't fooled, and they make a nice tackle.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
He's changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Throwing Simmons. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Going the other way, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Cougar! And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game.
Man, what an awesome game. This is exactly, guys, when we were talking to coaches, they knew it would come down to the last minute. It would be competitive. And how about that? The offense coming through, tying this football game. Well, an extra point away from tying this football game up. And now, 2-minute drill on the other side. Who can execute? Who can make a big play down this stretch? Maybe go down the field, get a field goal. We got a good finish coming.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Simmons. Extending the play. Lets it fly. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Here comes the heat. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Austin Simmons firing again. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Left side is Hardy. He breaks a tackle, and he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Right side, it's Hardy. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. Trying to run, it's Hardy. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On first down, it's Hardy again. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And this will be for the win. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And it all comes down to this: make or miss, win or lose. And he got it! The upset! They get it done! The field goal to win it! Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.